Anime and gaming are two things that I love, and I feel like that's something that's never going to change. I mean, if you read my about section of my channel, it says it right there. Those two things for me go hand in hand. I don't necessarily like one over the other. If I feel like playing games sometimes, I don't want to watch anime. Or if I don't want to watch anime, I want to play some games. The point is they work hand in hand. And with the type of content that I create here on YouTube for the kind of audience that I'm trying to capture, it's around the same, basically, weebs like me. People that like anime and like gaming. And right now, we're kind of in a drought when it comes to anime games. Now, a lot of YouTubers have done videos on this topic. Shout out to globkus, he's done an amazing job. Link to his videos will be in the description down below. But in general, a lot of anime games aren't really popping off lately because most of them, let's be honest, are cash grabs. And the thing is, the developers know as consumers of anime, we'll buy pretty much anything if the right IP is used. I mean, the game can be absolute trash, but if you slap Naruto on the cover, we're most likely going to buy it. And I think it's amazing that one series or just one IP can have that much impact on the consumer. Like I said before, Naruto is a perfect example. You put Naruto on pretty much anything, and most people are at least willing to give it a try. Like, for me personally, I'm not a big fan of Jump Force. I looked at it. You know what it is? I don't like the aesthetic of how they made the characters so humanoid. And by humanoid, I mean the way the art style looks to me is just it's not appealing to me. I don't like how they look like they're meant to be in the real world. They're not. They're anime characters. But because I saw Naruto on it, I was even willing to give Jump Force a try. Granted, I didn't play it long, but I was willing to give it a try because that's the power that anime holds, especially in the gaming community, in this niche community that I'm trying to get into. We all want the same thing, just good anime games for our favorite series. And for the most part, the modern shonen era hasn't really been the same as it was a couple of years ago. For example, the big three, Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach, those all could make perfect fighting games because the entire series as a whole focuses on fighting. Or not necessarily focuses, but they're very built for fighting action games. Nowadays, with Jujutsu Kaisen, Promised Neverland, Chainsaw Man, there's not really a big focus on shonen battles. I mean, they are mostly shonen mangas, but the whole battle system and the way they fight has changed over the years, which is okay because they're doing well. I'm not hating on that, but in general, we have My Hero Academy, which we are hoping for that My Hero Academy fighting game. I hope that's real. I'm not sure if it was, but in general, Naruto Storm 4 to me was a big part of my childhood. Like, I remember coming home from school as a young Neo, just wanting to get online and play some matches. I was just so obsessed with that game. It was my favorite game of all time back in the day, and I used to play online for hours and hours. And I mean, I know the community is still alive. I know the game is still being played to this day, even competitively, but I just kind of fell out of love with the game. I mean, I played it here and there, but it's just not the same like it was back in the day for me. And Storm, shout out to Storm, by the way, it held up. Like, to this day, Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, or any Storm series in general, holds up graphically to this day. CyberConnect 2 did an amazing job, and speaking of CyberConnect 2, the reason I'm making this video is because I am banking everything on them with this new Demon Slayer game, and I don't know what to tell you guys. I've heard so much good and bad things about this game already, and it's not even coming out till like October, I think. This is going to be the new era of Storm, because let's face it, we all want Storm 5, but we don't know if that's even a thing. What we do know is a thing is Demon Slayer. I can't pronounce the name, but Demon Slayer, the PS5 game. So if you don't know what Demon Slayer is, I'm pretty sure you're not really an anime fan at that point. But in 2019, the Demon Slayer manga got adapted by Ufotable, a God tier studio, who also do the Fate series, which is also a God tier series as well. But Ufotable did their magic, and it turns out that the Demon Slayer anime was the most popular anime in 2019. Now, funnily enough, I did not actually watch it because I didn't want to believe the hype. I felt like everyone was talking about it, and I just didn't really. I felt like, nah, this is just another overhyped anime. I don't want to. Nah, I'll watch it in my own time. But, as the episodes went on, people kept making videos about it. It was pretty much everywhere. You could not go anywhere on the internet in 2019 if you're an anime fan and not see Demon Slayer. So I said, you know what? Let me check it out. And I was not disappointed. Demon Slayer is definitely one of my favorite mangas and anime of all time. And when I saw the anime, I didn't think we were going to get a game anytime soon, especially not by CyberConnect 2, because they just worked on Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which I thought was a great game. Good RPG, not really such a good Dragon Ball game, or maybe vice versa. It was an okay game. I like the game. The graphics, CC2, they never disappoint. But I wanted another fighting game. When they announced Demon Slayer made by CyberConnect 2, I was like, okay, this might be the game that I've been waiting for. When they showed the gameplay, I'm pretty sure we all agreed it was Storm 5. Like, Even I was looking at that like, yo, this is this basically Storm 5 with a Demon Slayer skin on it. I'm here for it. Take my money now. But unfortunately, after doing some research and watching the reveal trailers as they would drop one by one, there are no demons. And this is a Demon Slayer game, and I'm worried because once again, the state of anime gaming is pretty dry right now, and I don't know what else is in the works. There might be something big we don't know about, but for right now, we know about Demon Slayer and a lot of people are hyped. Season 2 of Demon Slayer is coming out, so that's even more hype and more build up. And I don't want to be disappointed in this game because I'm really looking forward to going online and beating some ass. But in general, I'm really worried about this Demon Slayer game because if there are no demons, that's just going to severely limit the roster and the lifespan of this game. You get the point. It's something a huge part of the game is missing, and I feel like that's going to be to the game's detriment. I want the game to survive. I want it to do good because I definitely plan on making a lot of content. I'm maining Zenitsu, that's it, he's over. The Sleeping Boy, that's my main. But in general, I'm hoping it does well. Now, from the looks of Demon Slayer, it's not necessarily going to be a competitive game like Dragon Ball Fighters or something. It's pretty much another 3D arena fighter where one button does pretty much all the combos. But like Storm, I'm pretty sure the community will get together and find some way to make it competitive. And that's why I love this community. They're so passionate about these games and these animes that no matter what you give them, they'll turn it into something great. And that's not to say Demon Slayer won't be great. I'm sure it probably will. I'm just hoping that whatever game we do get is somewhat respectable. I know that people are going to be hyped, and just like I said before in the beginning, just off the IP alone, people will buy this game because it's Demon Slayer and it looks good. And it's CC2, so they have a proven track record, so I expect the game to sell well. I just hope the game can last as long as Storm did. And I don't think it's going to replace Storm. Hopefully other developers can see and we can start getting some better anime games in general because let's face it, like I said, we desperately need it. Now me personally, I wasn't necessarily hoping for a Demon Slayer game. Like I said before, I never knew what Demon Slayer really was. I heard of the manga back in the day, but I never thought it was that good, so I never read it. I basically only picked up the series because of the new anime that came out, and I am very excited for season 2, don't get me wrong, that's just about to be lit. But for me personally, I was hoping for a Naruto game, especially Naruto Fighters, please, the community wants it, or a Bleach game. Bleach anime is coming up, so there's definitely hopes that Bleach will get justice and get an actual good console game. But Demon Slayer is looking pretty good now. The graphics, from what I can see, is CC2 at its best. It looks like you're literally playing the anime, and that's something that I know it's cliche to say, but I'm guessing, I'm gonna say it, you're gonna feel like you're playing as Tanjiro. It really does, man. Like, I mean, I hate to be the one that just keeps repeating it, but yeah, the game looks amazing. Like, CyberConnect 2 did their thing. At least pick up the game just to at least support the author. It goes a long way. But CC2, I trust them 100%. Now, the trailers that did release from IGN and so on and so forth, I did see it. The story mode is looking pretty clean. I'm liking the tracking when Tanjiro is like basically going around the village, or not village, but the city, looking for the demons. I like that. The gameplay is a little bit slow. I feel like he's running just a little bit slow. I don't know why. It's just me. But in general, I do like what I'm seeing. The boss fights are looking great. And let's be honest, CyberConnect 2, their boss fights, bar none. Like, I remember Naruto Storm 2. I wanted to play that Sakura versus Sasori fight so bad. I remember just looking at that for hours on YouTube, just like, wow, these CyberConnect 2's boss fights are super incredible. And I don't even play those games for the boss fights. I play for the versus mode, but the boss fights got me. And when I saw the Demon Slayer boss fights, I'm like, yep, this is definitely going to be fun. And I don't make walkthroughs on my channel. I just don't feel like I want to play the game that way. I tend to play games sporadically, or if I do, just play whenever I feel like it. That's how I get my most enjoyment personally as a gamer. But I'm feeling that the walkthrough for this Demon Slayer game at the very least is happening. Like, I feel like I want to do this walkthrough. It's gonna be fun. I should have everything set up for my face cam and everything by the time it comes out, so look forward to that. But CC2, I am putting a lot of faith in you as always, and I'm pretty sure you're not gonna disappoint. So yeah, so I basically just wanted to make a quick video about Demon Slayer and the new game that's coming out. I am looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are too. I'm gonna make a lot of content on it. I'm excited for other games too, but this is just mainly a Demon Slayer focused video. Hopefully it's really good and the community can come together and make something special out of this game. October's the release date. CyberConnect 2, I'm hoping that you guys deliver a good game, because us anime fans, we kind of drowning right now. We have nothing. Like, I mean, I played Dragon Ball Fighters, but that game was like, what, 3 years old? We need something new, and I'm excited for the future of anime games, but for now, I guess Demon Slayer is the one I'm most excited for in the future. So I appreciate every last one of you guys watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section down below what's your favorite anime game and what anime do you think deserves a good game. And I'll see you guys in my next video.